let's talk about stadiums. Because
Okay.
I know that was a comment a couple weeks ago, and we haven't done it yet. Let's
Yeah.
make sure we hit that.
We got a comment from one of our favorite viewers, but she is actually in the
She?
Ohio State marching band, and she was in the marching band last year, and so she's been to a ton of stadiums, and we actually haven't because we're poor. So we got to kind of judge this segment based on public sentiment, a little bit on how you see it on TV, even though it's not quite the same, but they try to capture it, and we're just going to give our ideas at, some of our favorite college football stadiums. You have some criteria for yours.
I have some criterias for mine
I just
that
have
I
a top
looked at.
few. So I think you should start, and I'll just mention some that maybe you don't get to.
Sure. I had mine on 3 criteria.
Okay.
History was one, dominance, and atmosphere. And I was just kind of just looking through, and as obviously, as you said, as a fan, I've never been to any of these.
Exactly.
I am just going off what I thought looked cool and a little bit of stats. And that's what I went off of.
Very opinionated segment here.
Very. So, history, you got to take the Rose Bowl.
I love it.
I mean, how do you not? I don't know if there's almost any other stadium that's nearly as historical as that.
I'd agree. That's a storied stadium. It's got a lot of character. Maybe you could talk like Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's a bit up there.
I just gonna try to give you seconds there, but I would just have to agree the Rose Bowl is up there.
Notre Dame's up there for sure.
It's so iconic. The game,
Rose Bowl.
New Year's Eve,
There's so many good games that have occurred there of the history of
or New
of
Year's
its
Day.
time.
Yeah,
How do you not take it?
I agree.
Then I would say dominance.
Mm-hmm.
Dominance there. I think that's important for any stadium, and I'm kind of looking at like some home win records right now.
Yeah. Dominance fills seats for sure.
Memorial Stadium, Clemson.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like 65-3 since 2011. They don't lose at home.
Very good.
It just doesn't happen. Neither does Alabama, the Bryant-Denny Stadium. Again, absurd.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the horseshoe. The shoe in the Ohio State is just, whenever you go there, you know you're going to either be in a close, tight game or you're going to get slaughtered.
Yep, except Michigan, which is the reason we don't have a home winning streak. Honestly,
Yeah.
it'd be so much better. I think if you're going to bring up those, you'd also have to talk about Sanford Stadium.
Yep,
Georgia.
Georgia's up there.
I know it's more recent, but they did have the longest home winning streak for forever until they
Washington.
lost to Alabama. Yeah.
Washington had it for a little bit. They were like second. They were like 33 wins in a row or something like that.
Washington
I
was
know
really
Oregon
good.
had a very high streak going,
And they're just high percentage winning at home.
but they always those teams win at home.
Yeah.
And that could be their Oregon and Washington traveling.
Mm-hmm.
That can cause some shenanigans for a team,
For sure.
or they're just a good football team like Ohio State, Alabama, Clemson, Georgia.
Of course.
But as you said, good teams bring crowds.
Yeah.
They bring loud crowds too.
Of course.
It's obviously rambunctious. And then I'm going to say atmosphere is my last criteria that I kind of ranked in my top 3. Death Valley.
Yeah.
I mean,
What a nickname. The loudest
How do
place
you-
in
how do you
college
get
football
that?
is another nickname.
that is
Yeah.
insane.
they
Beaver
claim.
Stadium, the whiteout. I that is on a bucket list of mine to go to. I
For sure.
want to be there at some point. I would look at the 12th man, Aggies. They're awesome. Nayland,
Kyle
Tennessee,
Field.
Kyle
Yep.
Field.
Neyland Stadium, also up there.
How do you beat them? When you go there, you're just washed over as a fan.
Yeah.
Not that I've ever been there. Just going off people who say stuff.
Yeah. And I think even as Ohio State fans, you do have to say that the frickin' ugly hole, Michigan Stadium,
I didn't want to mention them.
the big house. Yeah, okay. Well, there's a hole in the ground.
Kills
There's a
me.
lot of people. A lot of
Kills
people
me,
say it's
bro.
pretty cool.
Michigan.
So they say that's a pretty good stadium.
I heard
as
it's
well.
nice. It's on a
That's
bucket
what they
list
say.
as well to go and watch a
Mhm.
game there. The game there.
The game there. That's
The
the only
game.
game I would really ever watch there.
Yeah, I'm not going there for anything else.
Unless UC was like a 10-point favorite and playing there, because that'd be funny. Or any Group of 5 school. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay.
Any
Sorry.
G5
They're not
any
G5.
G5.
Oh man, that's so mean.
I'm sorry, Dylan.
Yeah, we had some shout outs, some stadiums we didn't talk about. Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. I didn't know it was called that. But that's where Texas plays. It's just
Autzen.
big. Autzen Stadium.
Autzen, Oregon.
Camp Randall Stadium is apparently
Hey,
what
jump around.
Wisconsin's is called. That's quite interesting.
I heard that's fun.
Jordan Hare Stadium, because it's haunted, especially for Alabama fans. That's Auburn Stadium, for anyone who doesn't know. And then Kinnick Stadium also claims to be haunted, but they do the wave to the hospital, and that's really nice, and it warms all of our hearts quite a bit.
Hey, my faith in humanity is usually restored when I see it.
No, they show it on like ESPN once or twice a year, and
it's a classic.
Nice.
It's a
good.
classic. But that's all we got really for you, wonderful viewer of ours.
Yeah, maybe you learned something about some stadiums. It's strongly correlated with storied teams.
I would actually like to know your favorite since you've actually been to more.
Yes, Bingo,
I
believe is her handle. I would love to know.
I would love to know what you think.
Other than Ohio State, because Ohio State marching band. Other
That's
than Ohio
biased.
State, what's your favorite
That's biased.
stadium?
Give us
you've
top
been
3
to? For sure.
I would like to know.
Great.
All right, let's hit the questions.
All right.